Right now, while everyone's fighting over saturated ChatGPT gigs, there's a quiet revolution happening with Claude AI. Businesses are confused, overwhelmed, and willing to pay premium rates for someone who can navigate this new landscape. I have been consulting in this space for 8 months, and today I am revealing exactly how this hidden market works. ChatGPT consulting is already outdated. Here's what's next. Think of other AI tools as quick sprinters. Claude is the marathon champion. That massive context means you can hand it entire databases, years of reports, or complete legal frameworks in a single conversation. The real magic is in the deep, connected insights it generates from that volume of information, unlocking strategic analysis others simply can't reach. Here's the strategic edge. Unlike consumer tools built on public data, Claude's architecture is designed for the vault. That safety-first mandate means you are not just providing analysis, you are offering a trusted, compliant gateway. Enterprises aren't just buying insight, they are buying a risk-free pathway to transform their most confidential assets into a decisive advantage. So, what makes this premium pricing possible? The pattern clearly indicates a scarcity of expertise in a high-demand environment. You are positioned not as a commodity, but as a premium solution for a premium problem. What this means is clients will readily invest to mitigate their risk and secure a strategic, compliant advantage that others simply cannot offer. Claude Consulting is quietly eating ChatGPT's lunch. Here's why. Think of every corporate legal team drowning in endless contracts. They need a lifeline, not a lawyer. Claude acts as that tireless legal assistant, flagging critical clauses and compliance risks in hours. This isn't just reading, it is giving back time and strategic safety, which is precisely why businesses will happily pay to avoid catastrophic oversight. This is the silent content factory bottleneck. Every piece of long-form content represents a massive untapped asset. The key insight? You systematically break it down. You atomize a single pillar piece into dozens of high-impact social posts, emails, and summaries. What this means is perpetual audience engagement from one core investment, a multiplier effect clients desperately need. The pattern clearly indicates a critical operational gap. Teams cannot find internal knowledge quickly. Here's what's really happening. You integrate Claude as a dynamic search engine into their existing systems. The key insight? It transforms static documents into instant, conversational answers. What this means is massive productivity gains. Clients are actively budgeting to solve, commanding premium implementation fees. They're losing weeks to manual data entry and fragile, disjointed tools. You solve it by designing and building intelligent, unified workflows that connect their critical business apps directly to Claude. This means you are selling a complete operational overhaul, eliminating those bottlenecks, which is precisely what justifies a 5-figure project investment for them. Right now, companies are terrified of regulatory backlash and brand damage. You provide the critical guardrails. This isn't about compliance checklists. It is about building trusted, auditable AI systems that executives can defend. That strategic security, knowing their innovation will not blow up in their face, is what they will eagerly invest thousands per day to guarantee. While everyone chases ChatGPT, Claude's consulting frontier lies quietly untapped. Have you ever wondered why AI expert feels cheap while Claude specialist commands respect? It is because industry-specific knowledge is what clients truly need. But which vertical unlocks the most lucrative problems to solve? How do you find it? Let's pinpoint the exact strategy to position yourself as the undisputed authority. You don't want to be a generic prompt engineer. You need a signature framework built on Claude's unique reasoning and ethical guardrails. This moves you from a technician to a trusted advisor. Clients aren't paying for prompts, they're paying for your proprietary method that delivers consistent, auditable results no other model can match. That's your intellectual property. Stop showing up with a list of features. A case study is your tangible proof that you can turn a vague idea into hard cash on their balance sheet. A client does not care about your prompts, they care that you saved a competitor $300,000. That number is your credibility. It is the single piece of evidence that gets the budget signed. The next layer is earning their trust. Enterprise leaders have one primal fear: can I safely put this in front of my team? Your mastery of constitutional AI, those core safety principles hard-coded into Claude, is your answer. You translate abstract concerns into ironclad governance frameworks. You do not just implement a tool, you become their chief risk officer for AI. While others chase ChatGPT, Claude hides 5 high-value consulting niches. They've seen the chatbot hype and are now stuck with its shortcomings. The data chaos is real, and their internal teams are overwhelmed. That frustration? That's your opening. You step in as the expert who moves them from a messy experiment to a streamlined, secure Claude-powered workflow. They are already motivated, you provide the definitive solution. The frustration of a stalled pilot project is your most powerful tool. So, don't sell your service. Give away a crystal clear, no fluff capability audit. You diagnose their exact bottleneck and present the precise Claude fix. This instantly builds massive trust and shows them the tangible value only you can deliver. You are not asking for the sale, you are proving it. Now, your strategy shifts to precision targeting. Avoid generic AI forums. Instead, you must immerse yourself in the actual communities where your future clients in law, e-commerce, healthcare are already solving daily problems. Listen deeply, then offer that capability audit as a direct solution to their specific pain points. You are providing the fix before they even realize they need a consultant. Now, you must showcase your expertise in action. Create targeted case studies or social posts where you apply Claude to solve a precise, painful problem from that very niche. This does not just tell them you can help, it demonstrates your understanding and the tangible outcome, moving them from interest to urgent need. Forget ChatGPT. Claude's hidden niches offer 300% higher fees now. So, you move beyond trading time for money. Your proposal defines the measurable outcome, a 20% cost reduction or a 15% revenue lift. You then price your project as a percentage of that future value. This is a partnership. Your client isn't buying your hours, they are investing in a guaranteed, tangible result that directly improves their bottom line. And that brings us to the ultimate client lock-in, the monthly retainer. This isn't maintenance, it is performance insurance. You are not waiting for problems, you are guaranteeing continuous, compounding returns. Every month, they pay to keep their AI asset that you built sharp and profitable. It's the transition from a one-time project vendor to an indispensable, revenue-driving partner. Now imagine locking that retainer in with structured success. You are offering a complete journey. First, a deep audit to uncover hidden value. Next, you build the exact solution. Then, you empower their team with training. Finally, you provide ongoing support. Each tier builds undeniable trust and makes the monthly partnership an inevitable, logical conclusion. But here's where everyone fails. They stop at the sale. That 30-day window. It is not an obligation. It's your ultimate proof. You give them undeniable, documented evidence of their own progress. Suddenly, the question isn't if they renew. It is how they could possibly walk away from results that are now physically on the page. You engineer inevitability. You are missing the real money. It is not ChatGPT. Focus on mastering these core tools. The data reveals top consultants build proprietary frameworks using Claude's unique strengths. The overhyped, complex automation suites you don't control. The profit is in bespoke reasoning systems, not generic prompt chains. This foundational control directly dictates your premium positioning. Let's be blunt, chasing those automated tools is a distraction. Your real leverage is building custom reasoning architectures within Claude itself. Clients do not buy another interface, they pay for your unique, embedded logic that solves their specific, expensive problems. That's the high-value craft. The generic, prepackaged solutions are a crowded, low-margin race to the bottom. Here's your sharpest tool, a strict log of your prompt refinements and their outputs for each client. This creates a goldmine of proprietary reasoning patterns. You are not just delivering an answer, you are building a transferable, client-specific intelligence asset. That documented journey from problem to solution becomes your defensible, billable expertise. Now, let's talk about the real secret weapon. This isn't about complex tooling. It's a curated library of industry-specific constitutional principles. These are the non-negotiable rules that pre-program excellence into every single interaction. They turn generic models into specialized experts that already think like a leader in your client's field. That's the unfair advantage. Forget ChatGPT. Claude's hidden consulting niches are already exploding. The race to the bottom destroys your value. Right now, clients aren't searching for a discount. They are desperately seeking someone who understands the profound strategic depth these tools can unlock. If you lead with low fees, you signal a lack of that critical expertise. The market is begging for guidance, not a bargain. Think of it like a surgeon promising a robot will handle the entire operation. It creates immediate distrust. Instead, be the expert who wields the scalpel with precision. Frame yourself as the essential human intelligence that directs the AI, ensuring quality and strategy. This builds immense trust and justifies your premium positioning. Isn't the biggest mistake chasing clients who cannot even afford you? What separates the struggling beginner from the booked-out expert isn't more leads, it is ruthless qualification. You must target clients with both the budget and the urgent problem that keeps them up at night. This one filter instantly elevates your positioning and eliminates endless, unpaid discovery calls. Claude's unique capabilities create underserved consulting niches with premium pricing. Specialization and proper positioning are more valuable than technical mastery alone. The market window is open now but will consolidate within 12 to 18 months. Pick one niche from today's video and research 3 companies in that space this week.